Yo! Video games.
2 weeks!
So, Simmons has not had a chance to try out Nioh 2.
Nioh 2!
If you want to make your own character,
yeah, I do that.
So go press start. Briefcase, thank you. Press maybe the touchpad. The system, maybe? You could turn the title screen. There you go.
Dude! I'm literally looking at the thing just falling on its own. It's magic.
DX Mantis, thank you, dude. So we'll see. I mean, I would love to be wrong, though, Chad. I would love to, just it happens. This is why I'm moving! Chat room's messing everything up! Maple syrup, thank you. Maple syrup Ivor. So, Simmons has had a chance to check out Nioh 2, and the literal demo is ending, like, tonight, or something later.
Something, like, I think maybe the
Yeah, it's very soon. So, wanted to have him check this out really quick, because I did everything in it. And I enjoyed it. I was like, feeling the grind. Unknown Asian, thank you. 5 years, holy shit.
Holy shit. Edgelord.
Says you're playing MK11, you need to refresh your browser.
Yes, refresh.
Nioh!
Nioh 2. So, I don't know when the hell this game's gonna come out. Dragon Smoke, it's probably gonna be... the last time we got a Nioh Alpha beta, it didn't come out until February, and it was beta-ing around June to July.
Was it?
Beta-ing.
Yeah.
Was it really like
So it
9
took
months
like
apart?
7 months or something.
Really?
Mr. Howard, thank you.
So go to new game?
New game, yeah. I'd be happy if this game came out sooner than later, though.
So Tecmo's gotten smaller over the years.
Koei Tecmo?
Yeah.
Nah.
They're pretty big right now. I mean, they're working on Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. They're working on this. They're working on
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem games. They're actually probably...
They're doing a lot of Muso games.
They just came out with Dead or Alive.
Yeah, they're doing a Muso Persona game.
I fucking forgot about that.
Huh.
So it can only really go base, huh?
Yep, you can't do anything else.
Beta.
Okay.
You can play a Male or a Female
Oh, cool.
or a
Fuck
Tamale.
it.
I like her.
Neat. She's already pretty good.
Yeah.
Got them. She looks like Astrid.
Yeah. Astrid from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
Nice.
So I can't
Like her tats.
I can't play around with any of this shit.
No.
Now, this is the only presets you get, but you can go back and see what you will be able to futz with.
Okay.
And it's pretty much to the level of, like, Monster
Skin,
Hunter.
aging, overall aging, forehead ring. Like,
It's
okay.
pretty much to the level of, like, Monster Hunter.
So, wow, you get a lot of shit.
You get a lot, man. Like, there's a decent chunk of stuff you'll be able to do.
Oh, we gonna be customizing,
We're
boys.
gonna be customizing.
Delicious.
Is the demo up in PSN Store? No, this demo was sent out by specific invite to only
Alright,
some
let's do
people.
This is fine.
I didn't even get one. Somebody else that got it gave it to me. So,
This is fine.
I got one, Mass.
begin.
Yeah, I got the invite to that.
Okay. Did you play it?
Nah, I was too good for it.
Did you send your feedback?
Nah.
Okay.
I did.
I was too good
Yeah,
for
that's
it.
too good.
So it's
I was
kind of
too
going
good.
even more Soulsy, where it's now it has customization.
Yeah.
It's not you're not William Gates anymore.
No, you're not
like-
William McRuder.
Yeah.
William McRider.
Double chin slider.
There's
Yeah.
a double chin slider.
Let's make him extra Thea.
Cool.
Punch. Oh, cool.
Nice. That was fast.
So I will say one thing: the combat in Nioh is very good, but it takes some getting used to, especially after Sekiro. Chris G. Beanie, 5 gift
Chris G.
subs.
Beanie.
Chris G.
Thank you very much, man. Holy shit! Congrats to everyone that got a gift sub from Chris.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
And let your cousin have it.
What? What?
Chris G's cousin
What?
was hit him up. I was like, hey, so you know those YoVideo guys? There's
Yo,
this
video
group.
guys?
Yeah, he was like, hey, there's this group called YoVideogames. Have you heard about them? They're like
You'd
really
like
cool.
them.
And I said, I think you would like them.
Victor Von Dude.
And then Chris G just sends him a picture of him with me and Kenny next to him. And he's like, yeah, I think I know him. And it's a picture of me and Kenny like right next to his cousin.
or some shit.
And his cousin.
Oh no, that was when you read about Panda.
Yeah. And his cousin just like texting the shit out of him. I'm like, oh my god.
Irardia, thank you. Yo, video dudes. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
like,
it
hey,
is.
you got, you know,
Yo, video dude.
That's the natural evolution. We're gonna go to
Oh,
Yo
well,
Video Games, to
right,
Yo Video
mixed
Guys,
nuts.
to Yo Video Dudes, to
Yeah.
Mixed Nuts.
Mixed nuts.
Mixed
Yeah,
nuts.
that's Super
Lunchbox,
Saiyan
thank
level.
you.
It's mixed nuts.
Yeah, Mixed Nuts is when you've reached Super Saiyan level 3 on Twitch.
I want to be honey barbecue nuts.
Honey Barbecue?
Yeah, I think that's
Pretty
those are-
good.
What is
Yeah, those are
Super
really good.
Salty Nuts?
Nah, that's that.
Quicksilver, thank you.
Yeah, you take that one.
Then they were gonna change to Video Boys.
Yeah, Video Boys.
Yeah, Video Boys.
We're gonna be like Chibi.
Azure Marquis, thank you for the 5 as well, dude. Holy shit. Fucking guy, thank you for the 44 months.
Fucking.
So I don't know if you didn't play a lot of Nioh 1 Simmons, but this level is directly from Nioh 1. The dojo is literally ripped from Nioh 1. It looks the same. You do it the same tutorial shit. Thank you again, Azure. There's a lot of similar stuff.
I guess that saves time.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing is, it's like the nice part. Levels did get better. There's different weapons, which is cool. There's way more stuff you can do. You get a devil trigger now, and the best thing. Don't think of Devil May Cry. The best thing they added. There's these things called like soul memories or something like that, soul core memories. And sometimes enemies will drop their soul, and it's like this weird, funky looking thing. You have to bring it back to a shrine and like transmute it. It pretty much is enemy skills. Now you can summon enemies and they come up, or you transform into an enemy and you attack them. So now you can like kill enemies, and a rare drop will be their actual special moves. So on top of all your special moves, you can do enemy special moves. It's probably one of the coolest things they've added to the game. And it's quite fun.
So, has Capcom announced anything Onimusha related?
No, they haven't announced dick. Like, literally the only game that we know that they're putting out at E3 is Iceborne.
Damn.
Is Monster Hunter. And that's it. However, and that's what I was saying earlier, they're expecting more sales in this fiscal year than the last year where they released fucking Resident Evil 2 and Devil May Cry.
Really?
And all the other shit.
That's what they said.
They're expecting more sales, but they said their only big AAA game is Monster Hunter. However, they're expecting a huge boost in digital sales. Hey, it's thank you, dude. So where that is, we don't know.
Yeah.
So we don't know what digitally they're going to be putting out.
Interesting.
You know, like, what's cool about Capcom? Like, their booths have been amazing. That'd be sick if they released Dino Crisis and open up, like, a mini Jurassic Park.
Oh, my God.
And I'm pretty sure they would, like, hire Universal. Like, hey, can we get some of those raptors to fly around?
That'd be badass.
I guarantee you they would have those fucking walking raptors and shit like that. If they ever made, if they ever announced the...
So,
Dino
yeah,
Crisis.
when Monsters put out this dank shit...
Yeah, I remember this from the first game.
Yeah, same sort of mechanics. You purify it by recovering key inside
That motherfucker ugly. VC2 remastered.
Because
that would be a huge...
Because they built the
delicious.
the police station. That shit was amazing.
Yeah, the Capcom has gone pretty big on the booths. Like, it was the
house?
Police station was the last one, the RE2 police station. Before that, they built the giant Rathalos
the
Monster
Rathalos.
Hunter thing.
Then they had...
and then they had the Baker House the year before.
Yeah.
So from Nioh 1, is the main protagonist, like, was always, like, just anybody?
It was Nioh 1, it was just a dude.
Okay.
You were William...
William Gates, a real person in history.
Yeah, the Irish guy
Oh, okay.
that went to Japan and fought shit. In,
1600.
He was the last samurai type shit.
Nioh 1's based on a real person.
You guys never played that, huh? I played part 1 and 2 of The Last Samurai on PS2. PS2, yeah.
What is it? Not The Last Samurai, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's called
Way of the
something else.
Samurai.
Way of the Samurai.
Way of the Samurai, good shit. Yeah. Way of
If
the
you
Samurai.
like Way of the Samurai, you'd fucking love this.
Yeah,
game.
well, Way of the Samurai had, like,
Conversations
sword,
and-
conversation and shit, but it had sword health.
Yes.
Yeah, and you were training swords left
Durability.
and right. Yeah, and all that crazy shit, so... Yeah, it definitely had its own unique style. You played it or not?
I didn't play Way of the
Yeah.
Samurai, I knew about it.
Yeah.
So once you press circle on that, you have to hold it down. It unleashes it. So,
Here.
hello, thank you. What's up?
Spear Hunter.
Hey Mix, that's true. I'm excited for Capcom E3 stuff for sure. Yeah, I wonder if it's really gonna be Resident Evil 3. I wonder if they're gonna go that quick, that fast. I wonder if there's gonna be some other...
Nah, they need time.
I don't know.
They need time to actually
I
make
don't
that
know.
game. They could announce it and then, way later down the road
Capcom's been
release
very good at keeping stuff a secret lately. Like, no
Yeah.
one knew about Monster Hunter. No one, Resident Evil 2 was fairly unknown up
Yeah.
until, the day before.
We knew it was happening.
We knew it was happening, but we didn't know it was going to happen then. NPC, thank you. Devil May Cry 5, was sort of, just sort of jumped out. We knew about it, though.
So what you're saying is that MVCI is a thing, right?
Nope.
No. If anything, it would be not MVCI. It would not be MVCI. MVCI is dead.
What you're saying is MVCI
Fucking awesome.
is
What
going to
I'm
have
saying,
DLC comeback.
There could be... No, definitely
That's what you're
not.
saying.
Nobody would be excited about that.
You're
except
saying
us.
there's a chance.
I am saying
Oh yeah,
that...
this is 50 years before the first game.
My hand is in the air.
I am saying that there is a 1
It's
in 14,605 chance
Max.
that it's Marble 4. And I'm saying there's still a 1 in 14 million chance that it's even happening within the next 2 years.
So MVCI.
Not happening. Nope. Not even.
It's not. It's
There's not.
mid.
Nope.
It's almost.
No.
Put it.
Steve, it's not happening.
It's not.
I'll bet you money it's not
The
happening.
best bet is that MVCI died so Marvel 4 could live.
Please.
And Marvel 4 probably will have the mechanics of MVCI.
They're gonna hit us with the most amazing news at E3. It's gonna happen. MVCI.
I remember when Steve...
Endgame. MVCI Endgame.
I know, that's amazing. I know.
MVCI Endgame. It's going to happen.
Have you
E3
heard-
2019.
Have you
Bet
heard...
money on it?
Have you heard my Endgame story of Marvel vs. Capcom?
Your Endgame story.
I'm Doctor Stranging it right now.
Yeah, okay.
So Steve, I want you to just listen to my story.
Okay.
Marvel Infinite comes out. Some people like it. A lot of people don't. People weren't happy. Long story short, they had a big fight ahead of them, and they lose. Marvel Infinite got dusted. It got literally
retcon.
It got snapped out of existence.
Okay.
But in the background, as time was passing, they were formulating plans. This is my Doctor Strange theory. And in the future, it comes back and has all this. It learned all the problems it did, and it actually brings all of its characters back. They all come through portals, and they're ready to fight. They're ready to fight the big fight. That is the new Marvel vs. Capcom, and it's actually Marvel 4. And the game, the game that had 1 in 14 million chance of ever happening, the true Marvel vs. Capcom, actually happens. Like I said, that's the end game.
Yeah.
It's literally the Infinity War story.
Yeah. It's
in Marvel vs.
put that
Capcom
shit in
4.
there, yeah. Like, it could be like at the last
Dream
battle
Eater.
between
And Steve?
Sigma.
If that happens,
Yeah.
if that game gets teased or announced,
Yeah.
we are going to make a personal short film of us, like, and I'm Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
We're in the end game,
That
Steve.
shit, yeah.
I just disappear into nothing. See you in 4. I'll see you in 4 years.
I was like, I don't feel so good.
Yes, Steve.
But I feel great.
Wait, I would be Doctor Strange. It would be like shot back in 2016, 2017. Everyone's like pissed off at the game. And like, this is the end game, Steve. And I just vanished off. I'll see you in 4 years. Steve's like, no. If that happens, that'd be really cool.
Yes, it would.
I want to see that happen.
Yes.
I want to be the one to make that
The
fucking movie.
juiciest fucking thing at E3.
I don't think it's happening at E3 this year. I know.
Nah. Like I said on my tweet, and I think I responded to yours. MVC4, fucking Resident Evil 2 fucking graphics, PlayStation 5.
That'd be incredible.
Fucking
Well, yeah, just
blah, blah.
all we pretty much want it. Super Bro. All we want is that'd be 3 years. High quality visuals.
Sure.
We just want Capcom.
It doesn't have to be the
Capcom.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be the Resident
We
Evil
just
2
want
realistic shit. Yeah.
good ass looking fighting game. We want a fighting game that doesn't skimp on the visuals that seemingly like a lot of
Was in
some
the
of the
release,
previous fighting games
which
have.
was the
Street Fighter
release, yeah.
5 did in some regards.
Yeah.
And MVCI obviously did. Acoustic Beats, happy second year. It doesn't need to look like Resident Evil 2. It just needs to look like they gave a shit.
Yeah.
It needs to look like they give a shit about the Marvel characters and they give a shit about the Capcom
The art style.
characters.
The art style just
The art
needs to be on point. The
visuals should blow your ass open the same way you blew your ass open when you saw Dragon Ball the first time.
Yeah.
That's what it
But
should do.
I mean, once again, they're not using cell shading?
We don't. Well, the thing is, we have no idea. We don't know if it
Yeah,
fucking
the
exists.
fuck, man.
So, all things considered, it just needs to have visuals of some kind that blow it right out your ass. Then
Yeah.
you can go, what the fuck am I looking at? Holy! Like, there needs to elicit a reaction. That's how fighting games sell.
Honestly, the graphics in MVC 3 didn't blow my dick off, but it was the art style that was really fucking
You
cool.
gotta think back to when MVC 3 it was
yeah.
2011. 2010 was when we first saw it. And it did look pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
It looked pretty good.
Yeah, it was the art style.
But it was carried by like the art style. It looked a lot like Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Yeah.
In many ways, but that wasn't specifically a bad thing. It looked like a more high resolution version of TVC, and there's a good reason behind that. It was the exact same fucking guys who made it.
Is there
So
lock-on?
R3.
There you go. Yeah. And the thing is that I can't imagine, and this is what I said way back in
Spider-Verse aesthetic.
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Verse
that's a
aesthetic
good- yeah.
for a Marvel versus
That's
Capcom.
a good one. Ooh, that's fucking.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this is.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I don't even know what that is.
That's yeah.
I'm like a hermit crab.
because Spider-Verse is still cell shading in a sense. Yeah,
it's like cell shaded comic book style.
Yeah. Because you got characters like Mr. Big? No, Kingpin. Sorry,
comically big ass, like
ridiculously big. So you can add characters in that, make them like
fucking it should
larger
like
than
that.
life type of shit. You know, that'd be fucking dope, man.
Like
Yeah, Spider-Verse is a good call. The thing is that there's not that many art styles that you can really. I mean, they could go anywhere they want to. So holy shit.
How do I switch weapon?
Okay, so it's kind of tough. Press R1, hold down R1, and then press up or down. Okay, so what you have to do is equip it on your secondary hand. So press down the touchpad, go to equipment, and then melee weapon 2, and then just stick it on there, and then you just switch it that way.
Imagine Kingpin in fucking MVC.
Fuck Kingpin, Juggernaut.
No,
Kingpin in a fighting game. Put in Juggernaut. They're like the same. They do the same.
They're gonna
shit.
take out Juggernaut and put in the Blob.
Tighter. Oh my god. Jesus, no.
Oh shit.
What's happening?
They have Kingpin and the Blob. They'll have both of those guys in
Nothing
there.
can stop the blob.
Nothing can
How do I
stop
get up
the
here?
Blob.
How do you jump?
That's funny.
Preston, thank you, dude. I
Kingpin
don't
was
think
just a
that's
good
happening.
guy. That's the
like
Blob.
I said, the chances of this shit happening is 1 in 14,605,000.
Yeah.
But if it happens,
We're going in.
y'all motherfuckers, we won the lottery.
Yeah.
We just won the lottery, dude.
Oh man. Jeez, what can PS5 handle, man? That's what I want to know, man.
Uh,
What is that system going to be able to handle?
So,
We're going to see some
I'm going to
crazy
tell you right
shit.
now. There's already been some demonstrations of what its hardware is capable of.
Yeah.
Remember, you played Spider-Man.
Yeah.
A lot of loading.
Yeah.
Takes a solid like 18.
The problem is that when I got to the next town, the textures would sometimes
pop
take
in.
a
Yeah,
little
it takes
time. Yeah,
the streaming of data to get that in. It's tough.
it happens in Call of Duty.
It happens in everything.
Yeah, fucking Call of
So the big thing that they have teased that they're changing with next gen is the fact that PS5 is using a proprietary, most likely proprietary, solid state drive that is different than what solid state drives we kind of use for computers, because we already use that shit to limit load times, right?
Yeah.
They showed Spider-Man, a PS4 game running on PS5 hardware, and they had a side-by-side comparison. So they had the PS4 one, took about 18 seconds to go from like start to Spider-Man in a town, running around, right?
Yeah,
It takes a long time. You're looking at a big black screen that says loading for quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
18 seconds on the right. The left one, done. It was within
10 milliseconds.
it was within less than a second. So we're talking about loading being gone. Like, you want to play your game, new game you're in.
Yeah.
That's the kind of crazy, and it's hard to even imagine that because you've been dealing with loading since the PlayStation 1 era.
Right.
You've been dealing with long load times for a long
So they're going to
time.
have two separate hard drives. One that's a solid state and the other one...
there is just going to be, the whole system is designed around streaming this data from a solid state drive. There's not going to be a slow one or a fast one. There's just going to be, all the games load crazy fast.
Yeah. That's
just
gonna be-
go.
Okay.
And that's because like of some new crazy tech that they got going on inside the system.
Right.
Someone's gotten pickled.
Id.
So it's practically no loading. But it doesn't mean that every single game will be like that. Spider-Man's a first-party game. They're obviously showing the best way it could be done. But still, that's
Who's
like...
gonna take advantage of stuff like that?
Imagine playing Tekken and not having to deal with like...
Loading screen,
looking
yeah,
at
yeah.
screens.
To load the
waiting
next match.
for shit to happen.
Yeah, noting the next
Imagine
match.
playing a fighting game and when you want to play your next match, you just select your character and then it just goes.
Yeah.
Like,
And
that's
you
a
immediately
big
go right
deal.
in,
Like,
yeah.
as fighting game players, we
We
spend
don't
a lot
want
of...
to wait time in wait screens.
We
and
spend a
loading
lot
screens.
of our time looking at menus,
Yeah.
waiting for shit to happen. Like, and that is because the games have an extraneous amount of loading. So that's a big deal for fighting game players. That's a big fucking deal.
Now, the solid state hard drives, which are like supposed to be like, Western digital type
Yeah,
of shit.
Mexican. That's the idea. It's running on a PS4 game. We don't know how fast it'll be for PS5 games. That's the idea. Is that it's a theoretical situation. That
Oh, okay, so it
we
actually
don't.
wasn't.
They're showing that this could be possible.
You're right.
But you.
It's still...
In an average day, you can probably make up like several matches that you can play that you never had a chance to play before.
Yeah, but it's...
Because of loading.
It's kind of like the Killzone promise, Like, oh my god, look at this is in-game type of shit, you know what I mean? And we don't know for
Master
sure
Shock.
unless we actually
we don't
get
actually
the
know.
product.
We don't actually know.
So...
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, after you lose a match in a fighting game, the last thing you want to do is look at the menu screens.
and wait for that shit.
You want to play again.
I get frustrated when I lose in an MK and I have to wait for the fucking character to do their end pose, the slow-mo thing, and I'm like, okay, Then the screen actually loads the amount of points that you got, usually 0. And then it loads, well, do you want to do a rematch or do you want to do a change character?
Yeah.
If you decide to go change character, that's even more waiting before you go into the fucking character select screen. Then you select your character, then you switch your variation, you select your variation, and then you go into another fucking loading screen.
Yeah.
It's a
Tekken is
problem.
the biggest aggregate of that shit. Tekken takes for... Even on PC, Tekken takes a long time. On PS4, it takes a fucking long time.
Yeah.
It sucks, dude. Street Fighter V loading is also, really bad.
Well, that's why they added the whole here's a commercial in the middle of that, so that when it's loading, you get to look.
Yeah, because it's just sitting on a screen loading up all the goddamn
time.
data assets.
Yeah,
so
you don't really want to just look at that. The characters looking at each other. For
and they also the other big thing about the next generation, Clint Beastwood, thank you, that they're talking about is that fully backwards compatible with the previous generation. All the games you play online will still play online on your PlayStation 5.
Right, yeah, that's the whole
the gimmick
PlayStation
is that
Now gimmick.
You won't need a PS4.
Yeah.
If you have a PS5, literally your PS4 is useless because your PS5 will just play everything and play them online and have access to the same store.
We will see.
Like that's what they're talking about
yeah,
as well.
That's what they're talking about right now. Because I mean,
and that means there's going to be a lot of used PS4s very soon.
I had a lot of high hopes for PS
CDL.
Now, but and the problem with PS Now is that it was a great idea. It's just that the technology isn't there. I'm
streaming
hoping,
tech.
Yeah. I'm hoping that streaming video games with PS5 would be. I mean, well, obviously we need to get our
even if your games
cable.
Even if your games are digital, that still is crossplay compatible. You're going to be connected to the same library of PlayStation Store stuff that you bought before, and you can just put it on the new system.
Yeah.
Like you can almost think of it as PS5 being sort of like a PS4 Pro, but just way further than that.
Right.
Like much further, where your PS5 games aren't going to run on your PS4. Like you're going to have specific PlayStation 5 versions of games that most likely will not be backwards compatible to the previous generation.
Yeah.
But the previous generation should just carry right over.
That's funny. Yeah. That probably keep my PS4 just so I could keep PT.
Yeah, that'd be like there would be. I can't think of any reason why you would want to keep if that is what they do. We don't know if that's what they're going to do.
Right.
But if that is the case, the PS4 as a system is absolutely useless.
Useless.
Like there's going to be. Like, I was making this joke. There's going to be so many used PS4s. GameStop. If you want to trade in your PS4, there's not going to be any deals.
Yeah,
they're not going to give you any discounts. You got to pay them. Take my system, do something with it. I'll give you $10.
Here's $2 and a nickel.
You have to pay GameStop to take your system. There's going to be so fucking many because that's never really happened outside of like the launch of the PS3.
Yeah.
And yeah, launch PS3 was fully backwards compatible with PS2. So. And there's the same thing with PS2. You didn't need PS1s anymore. Fuck PS1s.
The funny thing is that the vanilla PlayStation 3s are so important because they're backwards compatible. The vanilla PS4s?
No, there's no reason to have them. Like
there's no difference. There's nothing.
You just got a shitty PS4.
I mean, there's no difference between those.
Vanilla PS3s are kind of like diamond in the rough consoles because they play PS1, PS2, and PS3.
Yeah.
But they cut that shit off within 6 months.
Yeah.
Like they're like, now we're not doing that shit anymore. But it's kind of similar to when PlayStation 2 came out. Did you need a PS1 anymore? No. Absolutely no. Your PS2 ran PS1 games. And DVDs and CDs.
They didn't
and
offer
all that
anything
shit.
specifically special in the first generation.
I didn't keep my PS1. Fuck no.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be somewhat of a situation like that. There's going to be 1 billion used PS4s. Almighty Taco, thank you.
Yeah, they didn't give us anything unique in the vanilla versions of the PlayStation 4. So, again, it would come down to what people can do with the system at this point. Maybe they can hack it. You know?
How'd that guy get up?
He wasn't dead.
Yeah, I thought you killed him.
He was on the ground. You can stab him when they're on the ground.
Ah.
To final kill him. He probably had no stamina. Yeah, he has literally a pip. And he's dead.
He chopped out his arm, sir.
But yeah, no. Chat, we're talking about PS1 nowadays. I'm talking about PS1 circa 2001 when the system came out, when PS2 came out. Nobody kept their PS1s.
Yeah, everybody, because
maybe if you had a mod chip in it or some shit.
PS2 was backwards compatible.
Yeah, you had no reason. I'm talking like nowadays. There's a reason to have a PS1. There's actually for the sake of like backups and stuff like that. It's actually good.
I kept my PS1 because it was mine.
I have bought several PS1s for the sake of this stream.
Yeah, the actual PS1.
They are good to have. They're good systems, but for the sake of at the time, and that's what I'm talking about. When PS5 launches, it's going to be the same thing as when the PS2 launches. There's going to be me and Simmons can tell you because we literally worked in the stores as this shit happened. There were mountains of PS1s. The entire back room, we had to ship them the fuck out.
Okay.
And get them out of the stores. There were so many of them.
Are you talking about...
Yeah, and they're models, and you had to shrink wrap them all together and put them in a box and be like, send them back to corporate?
We had this wall.
Are you talking about PlayStation 1 or PS1?
PlayStation 1s.
Okay.
Yeah, PS 1s. I don't think we got many of those.
Yeah, there's no... Yeah, those
like
are,
the original PlayStations.
There you go, the originals, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
PSONE was different. We didn't see many used of those.
Okay, so a lot of people kept those.
They didn't make many.
And they actually didn't make many of those.
Huh.
We're talking about the original PSXs, Chad.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
PSX, I'm sorry.
PSX,
Technically, it's PSX.
Yeah.
So, like, we're talking about PS4s. I don't know if you'll see a ton of PS4 Pros. You will. But original PS4s, they're going to be piles of them. Like, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why I got rid of my original PS4 is because, well, my PS1 could take PT. So it was able to completely alleviate the reasoning for even having a PS4.
Yeah.
It could, I mean, because I would have kept my PS4.
Did you find a way to mod PT into your PS4?
The PS4 Pro?
Yeah. For PT?
No, I didn't have to mod anything. You just transferred it over.
Oh, you got lucky? Mine was locked out.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, for some people it did, and for some other people it didn't.
Can you imagine Marvel 4 with V, Dante, and Nero? Pretty fucking amazing, dude.
The thing is that...
Actually, you know what? I wouldn't want V.
Yeah.
Virgil, Dante, Nero is absolutely who should happen. And if they're going to add a fourth character, it should be Lady. I think Lady is way more interesting than Trish. Like, I think Lady would be a cooler female
And they already
character.
did Trish. They already
Trish already got her chance in Marvel 3.
Yeah, she already did her thing.
Yeah, and Lady's already been heavily expanded as a character because she got, a complete full moveset in Devil May Cry 4 Special, so there's a lot.
It, man. I want what's her the
Devil May Cry 2 girl.
Yeah, freaking no, not Luca.
Lucia, yeah.
Yeah, no, not Lucia. The new one, the one from the van, the crazy. I want her, man.
She just drives the van.
But
she would be a part of Nero's moveset. She would be in Nero Super.
He would be like, what's her name again?
God damn, this game would be so sick.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Fuck, man.
Nico, yeah. He that'd be dope, man. He'll be like, Nico. She'd be like, yeah, boss. And she'll come in and do some crazy shit.
that shortcut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Nico would come in and fucking run you over with the van in Nero's level 3.
It'll be a super. It'll be a super. Level 3 should come in and run you. Yeah,
like this game is
we're coming up with ideas for the game is already being made.
Like this game is fucking makes itself.
Right? Like, jeez. Here, hey guys.
I'm making myself hyped and sad. I'm getting hyped and sad right now.
You know why you're sad? Because this could have been MVCI.
You're not terror. Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
it could have been.
How do you parry?
It's an attack you actually have to learn. If you go into the scroll.
Yeah, I did. I learned it.
So it says press L1 right as they attack you, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's the one you get.
Nico as her own character would be kind of cool too. I would love to see her just doing some crazy shit.
When the opponent attacks and the maneuvers, no, that's not a parry. Right, you can watch it.
Parries an opponent's attack.
Space Freak, please. First to 75
Wait.
He'd be like, Nico, yeah, boss.
Yeah, it's sort of a parry.
Great.
You do it while guarding and you press square. So right as they attack you.
While guarding, press square.
Yeah. That's not... There's different kinds of parries.
That.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like a dodge, kind of. But it only happens if they're attacking you.
Where was that?
Yeah, I'd say cut out Virgil. I mean, V, I think...
No. V is Virgil. You could stick V in Virgil's moveset.
I think V would do great as an old character, because he has so many fucking variations of him as his own character.
He does, but I think Virgil is a cooler, like, DMC5 Virgil. Petnik is a way cooler character.
Because you got Virgil, then you got fucking Devil what is it?
Jack Baker, thank you.
Devil Trigger version Virgil and stuff like this. Was so many like it's too much to put both characters into one character.
You can make V like Devil Trigger from Virgil or something like that. You can make you could fit that into one character is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you could. I just think I think like with Testament in Guilty Gear, V would be great in that aspect where he's just throwing out a bunch of traps and shit like that. Yeah, and doing all this nutty shit. So
And
I
then,
mean, honestly,
and then
V-
there's the obvious one.
V is Testament, if you really think about it.
The obvious one is that if you're going to bring back Resident Evil bad guys and Resident Evil good guys, you bring back Leon Kennedy. You make Leon Kennedy a playable character.
Of course, of course.
In my opinion, if you want a normal Resident Evil bad guy, you bring back Wesker, obviously.
Okay.
And if you want a Resident Evil monster, this time you make it Birkin instead of Nemesis.
Why not Simmons, Max? Why don't they acknowledge Resident Evil 6?
Simmons.
Yeah, all right. Bring back Simmons.
I think Birkin would be a more interesting you could imagine like if you start off as like normal just big eyeball arm Birkin.
Yeah.
And you could actually like power up and evolve throughout the fight through like mechanics.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking dope. Dude.
Like
or Mr. X. Yeah, you know what? Birkin or Mr. X would be dope.
Frank West's picture, like he constantly evolves his moveset.
How Frank levels up through taking pictures. You can actually like level up Birkin to be his like final form.
Who else does that? That guy with
What did I do?
the guy who does the court stuff. Fucking
Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, Phoenix Wright. Yeah,
Phoenix Wright didn't come back in
levels
NBC. He'd absolutely have to come back. He was one of the most popular characters.
which is weird. I don't know. Like, did people actually play those games? Those games are like super mad successful.
Oh no, dude! Yeah, PW games are huge.
Really?
Phoenix Wright games are really big. It's one of Capcom's biggest franchises.
I don't know.
It's not huge, but it's got a lot of success.
Chat, maybe you can explain to me the appeal of that game. I understand you're in a courtroom and you get to yell objection and all this stuff like that, but I just don't understand.
Yeah, you can have Mr. X transforming into a tyrant or anything like. There is just so many awesome possibilities.
Change into a tyrant.
And imagine if you had those things like available. That's all gameplay stuff that makes for great fucking trailers. Like, you can have badass like fighting game trailers. With that shit.
Insane.
Suddenly,
stuff.
like Thanos, like activates all the fucking Infinity Stones or some shit,
and everybody just starts coming in,
and then Mr. X turns into the tyrant, and they're fighting. Jesus!
Fucking nuts, man.
Jesus!
Oh god.
Jesus!
Yeah.
I'm hyped and sad. CJ Sherman, thank you.